Day 101. No, mile 101. Day 43, mile 101 of the 2026 run streak. It was funny. I passed by hubby and the dog on the way out, or on the way back in. They were going out, but it was funny. I told my husband, so when I just do my evening mile, um, it is so nice. The weather is perfect out there. I don't mind it. It's nice and cool. It's nighttime, so the weather is perfect. But it was funny because I only do a mile, so I don't wear my headphones. And I want to be alert for traffic, hearing people. But I told him, it's funny. I thought the clicking and popping noise was my shoelaces hitting my shoes. And he's like, it's your knee. And then I followed it. But I'm pretty sure it was my knee clicky clacky every time. Every time I was running my cadence. So, have you, if you're a runner, do you notice the same thing as well? And I notice it when I'm going up and down stairs on some days, or when you do the, the leg swings for stretching. But it's more like a popping noise, I don't know. Let me see if I could get it on you. If you guys could hear it. That was it. So yeah, to be in your mid-30s, right, approaching 40s. What are some tips? A lot of people said that I would need to be icing my knees. I've only had to do that seldomly, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. Like at work, I have access to an ice machine. But I hardly ice my knees. I more so do the massager. I mostly do the pulse massager, the pressure points on my upper thigh, and that helps to loosen things up. So tomorrow I'm getting off early, so I'm gonna contemplate how far I'm gonna run tomorrow. But yeah, mile 101. I cannot eat, and that's why I didn't run earlier. Like, I literally went out and ran after 9 o'clock. It's 9:45 right now as I'm recording this. I cannot run within a 2-hour window after I just ate something. Like, after I eat a meal, I have to digest for 2 hours. And I've noticed that if I drink something before going out for my run, I get really gassy. I start burping up, and I can taste my last meal. So, I don't even eat a banana, maybe an orange, you see me eat an orange before going out to run. But I cannot eat before running. So thanks for sticking with me if you watch the whole 3 minutes of this video. Have a good night. Day 43. We're still going strong. I was this close to thinking that I was going to finally break the streak, but nope. You just got to get it out there and do it. And it really did, it was the crappiest mile ever. I think the time was 9.5 minutes. A lot of you guys will say, oh, that's good time. But considering my progress, no, it was a lousy time. But you're not always going to feel motivated. I'm exhausted. We had practice today. It was a decent practice, but oh my God, I swear these kids do not have the attention span. The one thing I'm noticing is that we're having to reset drills way more often than we've ever done since pre-COVID. We haven't had a soccer team in the past 3 years. So really our last soccer team was so that's what, 22, 23, I think 2023. And then even then it was a whole 2 years before we even had a soccer. We had soccer 2020, I think. We didn't have it 21 or 22. So I think 23. And then we didn't have it again, 24, 25. We finally had it 26 again. So it's you want to set up the perfect rotation drills, and everybody, should be moving like clockwork. But my God, they get so lost in where to go and what they're supposed to do. And then once one person gets lost, then it throws the whole rotation off. We're having to reset at least 3 times during the drills. Their attention spans are crap now. Literally. We can't lecture as long as, when you're having those coach moments and you're talking with them or explaining something for them. their attention spans are just not there. Um, and it's not like every single one of them, but a majority of them. Like I said, it used to be only maybe 2 or 3 kids out of the group were the clowns. Now it's half the group. So it you have to be the type of person, and normally, I don't let that stuff get to me. Um, Other coaches do. You have to be so emotionally intelligent with these kids today. And so if you're quick to just react with frustration, that's not going to help either, because they don't respond to that, right? You have to know how, in the tone, when to use that tone with them, and when to like just let things slide. They're not, and to granted, I'm coaching with an older individual, like much older individual, and so he's used to like the boomer lectures and everything like that, and shut up and listen type of speeches, and a more not charismatic, but I use humor more so as an approach. And not to say that this other coach isn't humorous, he definitely is. But it's just different vibes with different people, different energies with different people. And he's exhausted, he gets exhausted, and he lets it get to him. And I don't blame him. But at the same time, like you can't show them that they're breaking you either. Because they will take every advantage once you show signs that you're breaking. So you cannot react emotionally most of the time with these kids. You have to keep your cool, and you have to show them management. You have to show them that you're emotionally intelligent. So thanks for sticking around for this whole video. Have a good Thursday.